And welcome back, everybody, to Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. I believe the Anarchy mod with some other tweaks. We're back here with our pitiful, pathetic character, Zombie Sir, who has just woken up in a mysterious land. So let's see what's going on with that. Certainly is weird. Oh, you see everybody clear out right there? You just done fucked up. Oh, you're dead now. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. So one thing I'd like to clarify when I talked about doing racist jokes, I don't use the N-word, and I know you guys know what I mean by that word. I'll say Negro, because that's a politically correct term to describe someone who has black skin. And we were going to be talking about it in a medical sense. But the other one is just a hateful word. And you will not hear that in this Let's Play. But long story short, that's basically what our good friend Zombie Sir just said to that bonga. Banga bonga bongo bango. Banga bonga banga bongo bongo. That right there is Mont Blanc. The little Mugo. That guy right there. I don't like him either, but he is everywhere. Now we're going to get into the real meat of the game. Real fighting. Huh? What's going on here? Well, we're going to have an engagement. Oh, I love this music. I'm gonna shut up for a little bit, just so you can annoy this. Not annoy this, enjoy this. That was unlucky for us. Let's talk real quick about criticals. A critical hit will knock back a unit in whatever direction the attacking unit was facing. So as you saw, that bonga whacked Mont Blanc and knocked his ass back a square. There is fall damage in this game, and that is a way to combo units off. Get a critical hit, knock them off a high ledge, and let the fall damage kill them. There are also a multitude of skills that will actually push back units as well. And Mont Blanc is talking about the laws that we have to check in the game, but we aren't ever going to have to worry about that because I'm playing a modified version that does not have the laws. Now the only reason why I'm doing that is because it came with some balance tweaks that would make the game harder, which I really wanted because the way I play this game, there will be one point in time where I will have units that will be 20 levels above anything else that I will be fighting. So to get to the menu, you'll just press start after you press B, and you can check turn order. As we can see, Zombie goes next, then this warrior, then Mont Blanc, then Mayu, the judge, blah blah blah, you see. I will never be looking at this because I never give a shit. I don't play this game like a strategy guru. I go in there and I mix it up and I make things work, and I love it for it. And if you're looking for someone who's going to have these perfect strategies and show you the best way to build units and whatnot, that's not going to be me. I play this game fast and loose. Then we have mission that talks about lizard men to win, defeat all enemies. You lose if all units code or zombies are in prison. So basically, don't die. Here are the laws. We have items that it forbids items and it recommends dark, but we won't have to deal with those throughout the rest of the game, because it's only just for this. Just for this. We have options, which we can... Oh, hey, we can, change. Oh, look at that! I never even knew this was here. Show unequipable items when equipping. Let's turn that off. Judge points. Let's turn that off too. Let's turn off EXP. Let's keep that on. Color mode, TV, cursor type A. Cursor speed normal. Meshes speed slow. Huh. Yeah, let's just roll with that. Wow, I didn't even know I could turn that off. I thought I had to max out a unit's EXP and levels before I could turn off the EXP messages. Well, that'll save us a couple of seconds down the road. Alright, so it's my turn, and monks, Benga monks actually have ridiculously high attack damage early on, so I actually want to kill this guy as fast as possible. And the best way to do that is to get behind them, because you'll do more damage. And, oh wow, I think Montblancs is gonna die. No, he'll live unless he gets a critical. God, that's scummy. Oh wait, I don't even get to control him, do I? I wonder if that makes him invincible. Might. But as you can see, he's attacking from the front, which is a stupid move. Absolutely stupid. Missed like a goddamn punk-ass bitch. Fucking hate AI. Now, nope. I was unable to get him to come after me. Oh, well at least he survived. But yeah, I'm not going to be playing this game like a professional. Absolutely not. That will not be me. To illustrate my point, let's see. If we fight him on this side, we have 17 damage and 70%. But if we fight him on this side... Come on. Huh. I could have sworn when I did my earlier test run that the damage increased as well. Maybe I was just seeing things. Oh well, we're gonna fight him on the side and see if we can't bait the warrior into attacking us. Once again, we're going to face outwards. Please attack me. Nope, he's going after Montblanc. So bad news, good news. He is done. That's really shitty. Oh! What? Apparently Montblanc can't die. But we did set up a perfect little cross-section. So the way magic works in this game is it has a plus-shaped area of effect. So you can hit up to 5 units with one spell. That can change if you are a job called an illusionist. You'll have magic that will hit people from anywhere on the field. If you are a summoner, which is a Viera class job and one of my favorites, you'll have magic that has a 2 squares from wherever you're aiming from. So instead of becoming a plus-shaped area, it becomes a small diamond. Which is really handy because they have a skill called Phoenix, which raises and heals. Does it raise and heal in this game? I believe it does. It raises and heals all units in a small area. It's great. It's just absolutely fucking wonderful. But Montblanc stole both kills, even though he somehow died and came back to life. He's a fucking zombie. He's more of a zombie than zombie, sir. Jesus Christ. But we're done here. And that's basically combat in a nutshell. It will get more interesting as I learn more skills. Now we have a guy that is explicitly disobeying the law. Ooh boy. Ivalice is basically like America in this sense. You break a law, and we will come down on you hard. We're pretty keen on imprisoning citizens. For those of you that don't know, I am American, and proud of it. No, I am not fat. I believe the last time I weighed myself I was 161 pounds. No, I'm not stupid. At least I don't think I am. I do have degrees in chemistry and computer science. I teach at university level. I like to think I'm smart. Again, other people would have different ideas. And I don't own a gun. I wear glasses. I cannot hit the broadside of a barn unless, of course, I'm using a rifle or a shotgun. I cannot use a handgun for shit. I'm also Irish, though, and I drink a lot, so at least I fit that stereotype. Don't worry, folks. As you can see in the upper right-hand corner, upper left-hand corner, that red sprite right there is a soldier, and the green unit is a illusionist, both Humes. The purple sprite on the side, that is a Moogle thief, and the white sprite down below, that is a Viera white mage. And my favorite unit in the game are Hume blue mages. And in this Let's Play, I'm going to show you how to create a master blue mage. I really like blue magic, and I do my best. I will create a master blue mage in this game, as well as maybe a morpher, which is a new class, but it's actually fairly useless. I'll still try. Here we have Zombie. I'm just going to call him Zombie from now on. That's what we call him in real life. This is Zombie talking to Mont Blanc about how this is not the Ivalice he knows of. He's in a completely different world. And he's talking about how Bangas are not anthropomorphic bipedal lizard men in his world. They're actually just lizards. Oh, and now he's dropping the Final Fantasy Tactics angle, saying that he saw Banga in a computer game. Yeah. Nice name drop. If I remember correctly, I think Final Fantasy XII came out before Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. I think so. I'm not sure. Long story short, Final Fantasy Tactics, Tactics Advance, and Tactics Advance A2, as well as Final Fantasy XII, all share the same story. And I also believe a game called Final Fantasy Revenant Wings, I probably butchered the pronunciation of that, also has ties into this universe. And when I say universe, I mean they take place in Ivalice. Some people pronounce it Ivalice. I prefer Ivalice because I am an English-speaking national, and if I were to say that in my own language, it would be Ivalice. And here he tells us his name is Mont Blanc. But I love the setting of Ivalice. I love having the different races. I really enjoy that. I like being able to mix it up and play as non-human characters. I love that. The purple sprite right there is a VR fencer, and the green sprite is a Hume thief. The guy behind the counter is the bartender, or pupkeeper, I believe they're called in this game. And he's going to be your best friend. He's going to help us get started. Right, going from, let's see, upper right to the bottom. The blue sprite that's facing is a Banga monk, followed by a Moogle black mage. Purple sprite that is now covered. Motherfucker. is a Moogle Animist. The gray, green, and brown sprite is a New Beastmaster, and those are necessary to create blue mages, so he'll be my best friend. And then the guy whose face is peeking out right behind the text box, that's a Moo White Mage, a Viera Archer, the yellow and bunny-eared girl, and then finally a blue soldier. So units have two different color palettes, depending on whether they're friendly or they are enemies, and what you are looking right now is the friendly unit color palette. Oh no, wait, I take that back. Purple Animists are enemies, green Animists are friendlies. Well, Montblack was introducing us to the pub and the clan, but now he's like, it's a small clan, so no, not yet. We don't have a name! And now suddenly the random dipshit that joins out of nowhere is going to name the clan that all these people are already members of. So no, they don't get a choice in the matter. We do. Well, I already have a... Nutsy. Fuck no, not Nutsy. I already have a very special name prepared for this Let's Play. By the end of this game, we are going to control the entire world. We are going to be the most powerful clan in the entire game. Everyone is going to pay tribute to us. We are going to have our hands in every piece of the pie. So, and it's a fantasy universe. And also because I wanted to avoid being sued, we'll change it up a little bit. We're gonna be called Clan Disney. Yes. Clan Disney. Ha 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 ha. Funny, funny, isn't it? But yes. Figured why fucking not. We've got Zombie Sir and Clan Disney. Now he can be a crying little white bitch boy in a fantasy land. But, yep, here we go. We have this all situated. Right, and now, something unique to this game is being able to build Iblis. And I actually have a very special order that I will be placing everything. And that is because you can actually get hidden items depending on where locations are placed. And I am following a map called Locke's Bounty. And I'm doing that because it gives me Genji armor, which is armor that I may or may not miss during the course of the game, and also a Tulwar, one of the best sabers in the entire game, and since blue mages use sabers, I'm going to go for it. Alright, but Strom goes right here. Alright, now that we're actually in the game proper, let's look at our party and see who we've got. We've got Benton. Benton is going to be our melee specialist Hume. Nils is going to be basically a melee specialist Benga as well. He's going to mix in magic later on when he's near the end of his levels. Chaucer is going to be basically our healing unit for the majority of the game. And Luis, wow, I'm actually glad I got that name. Luis is a name that I had on previous accounts as well. That's actually nice to see a familiar face. Luis is going to be basically a specialist in killing everybody. But yeah, this is going to be the clan so far. If we take a look at the start menu, we can actually see what items we have. We basically have nothing right now. This is the bare minimum that we could have. Real quick, I'm going to check your abilities real quick. And we've got First Aid and Shield Bearer. Let's actually equip the Shield Bearer on you. And you have Whirlwind, so you're good with that. You've got Cure. Let's see, do any of you come... No, none of you come with skills learned already. That's in Final Season Fan. That's in Tactics A2, Memoir of the Rift. Right, so... For this, so I'm going to use a main 6-man party. It's going to be 2 humans, 1 physical, 1 mage, 1 magic, 1 Benga, 1 Numu, 1 Viera, and then 1 Moogle. And so what we are missing is those 2 party members. We start off with Zombie, Mont Blanc, and then 4 randomized units, randomized in name only. They will always be a human, a Benga, a Numu, and a Viera, unless you modify that. And yeah, so how I'm going to run this Let's Play is any random battles I get into that are not a mission that you accept in the pub, I will not show. So here, if we go to the pub, we can look at our rumors over here. There's a lot of them. I'll quickly scroll through them so you actually have something to read. And rumors, it's important that you read them because you can actually see hints and tricks for, you know, anything that may go on in this world. Maybe a hint on how to unlock a certain job. Or you can actually trigger new missions in the pub to be unlocked by reading certain rumors. I have no idea which rumors you need to read to unlock certain missions. I just read them all. I check the rumor list from time to time. And sometimes reading one will unlock a new mission, sometimes it won't. And I'm okay with that. And I am just slowly scrolling through these. Just so you guys can read them. Okay. Now we have missions, and we are going to accept the only one, herb picking. Looking for people to gather the fever-reducing herb Muscamole on the Giza Plains. No experience necessary. The Iveless Pharmacist Guild. And I'll typically not read these out loud. Well, actually no, I will read out missions. Just because they're fun. I always hate it when people read text that I can read. And I will try to keep that to a minimum. Just because I don't give a shit about your opinion on how I do this Let's Play, doesn't mean I'm going to provide shitty content. I'm going to at least do this right. Pub Keeper's talking about mission items. Some missions actually need specific items. I'm pretty sure you can actually read that. Items are either required for a mission or they give benefits to a mission. There is only one item that I will ever bring along on missions that is not specifically needed, and that is called the Insignia, I believe. It increases the amount of ability points, basically the experience to master job skills. And I use that to great effect to quickly master jobs. Right, that's our first mission. Even gonna get a little cutscene where we talk to Mont Blanc about it. The green sprite in the bottom right hand corner is a Moogle thief. So the purple ones are enemies, the green ones are on our team. Typically blue, green, and yellow based color palettes, so basically what's the word I'm looking for? Cool colors, you know, soothing colors. Those are friendly units. Angry colors or hot colors like red, purple. Orange. Typically going to be enemy units. Alright, And real quick, while I have the option, I'm going to quickly explain units in a nutshell. So we have items here. If you notice, this short sword actually teaches a skill for the soldier and the warrior class, first aid. And this bronze shield teaches a support ability for the soldier, the warrior, and the era fencer. And what that means is that you can actually change these action skills to all these different categories of skills that are tied to a job. So battle tech is for soldiers, and these are reaction abilities, so you'll have abilities that allow you to block magic, block arrows, counter magic. Actually, I might be mixing up the sequel A2 with just Advance. Reaction abilities like counter, so if I get hit by a physical attack, I will return a physical attack in turn. Then support abilities that will allow units that may not normally be able to do something. For example, Shield Bearer allows anybody... Oh, come on. There we go. Shield Bearer enables shield wielding regardless of job. So if I were to toss this on Benton and have him master it, then if he suddenly became a thief or something like that, he could wear a shield. And change jobs actually shows you the different classes that you can become. And Benton is never going to be a white mage or a black mage. Ever. He's going to be purely physical damage. And the other Hume unit that I will get eventually, he will mainly focus on magic, but he will switch over to some more high damage and high speed physical jobs to boost up his stats over here on the left hand corner. And he's going to be basically a hybrid, a spell sword, if you will. And he's going to be mainly magic damage, but also able to do physical damage as well. But nowhere near as well as Benton here would be able to. But yeah, these are the jobs. If you want to kick a unit out, you can have them leave the clan, but we're not going to do that. First of all, because that would put me at a serious disadvantage to have only 5 units against everything else. But also because I really like the name, Benton. That's a new one. I actually really like Nils. Is actually funny. Typically Nils is the name of a Hume archer that you fight in Clan Dip, one of the random clan encounters you can get in Lugia Pass. I've never actually had this named unit, but I see him all the time. So it's funny to see him both change races and be in my team. Chaucer, I've never seen before. But Luis is one of my Viera archers in the sequel game that is currently in my 3DS. And it's nice to see a friendly face, so hopefully Luis will actually help me out with this Let's Play. But that being said, we are going to go here and save in File 1. And we are also going to save state this. And that'll be it. I'll see you guys later. Take care.